Hello, and welcome back to the Make Me a Better Woman channel. Thank you so much for visiting this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking on that notification bell. Today, I am so super excited to share with you guys my Glamping Gourmet Foods. Woohoo, that's a tongue twister. So my son recently celebrated his 29th birthday. I know, I look 30 and I've got a 29-year-old. Anywho, we decided to come up with this glamping theme. When you hear camping, you think of tents and s'mores, and with everything going on with coronavirus, it's kind of hard to get away. So we decided to glamp in our backyard. Now, if you don't have a tent, you can use a pop-up canopy. I actually found this pop-up canopy at Academy, and it was very affordable. They've got lots of tents too if you're wanting to rough it and kind of pitch a tent. We decided to use our original outdoor gazebo that we already had set up. As you can see here, we've got our movie screen there. That's something that we like to do when we hang out in the backyard, is watch outdoor movies. Check out my video, Outdoor Movie Theater, to see that whole setup, and comment if you want more information on how to build that screen out of the PVC pipe. So our little setup here, I also call my chic sheep head. As you can see, it kind of gives me I Dream a Genie in the Bottle vibes here, but I try to make it really homey here. Plenty of room for everybody, plenty of little throw pillows. And if you guys saw my video, Fabulous but Frugal, I actually paid about $5 a piece for those pillows. So I like to share fabulous finds that I didn't pay very much for, and I actually got those at Walmart. Again, here's a picture of our screen. So you will need a projector. You'll need either a laptop or DVD player, some device to stream. I actually found this DVD player for 25 bucks at Walmart because we had been using a laptop, and anyways, well worth it to have outside. A 25-buck DVD player. I won't be brokenhearted if something happens to it. So s'mores. As you can see, we loved to do s'mores, and I try to do all different kinds of chocolate, and it was a huge hit. You can do this over a fire pit. You can actually do this over a grill. There's so many ways that you can do s'mores if you don't have an actual fire or fire pit. Don't let that deter you. I'm even going to share another little fun way to make s'mores if you don't have any of that. But if you'll see, everybody got these little baskets, and everybody got their own little tongs to do it, and we lined them with foil because the marshmallows will be very hot and the chocolate melted in. It just made for easy cleanup. Another thing you will need for glamping, camping, or just being out in the backyard is bug spray, mosquito deterrent. And maybe you've got little kids or they don't like the smell. We found these cute little mosquito friendly bands you can put on their ankle, or you can put on your wrist, and they're for kids and adults. They're child friendly because they're plant based. Maybe you don't want to do any of that. You can get you a little spray bottle and do a home remedy of like some vinegar, dilute it to keep bugs away, or you can get a bug zapper. We like the handheld one, and we like the stationary one. We pretty much do it all because I hate bugs, and the only way that I'm going to be outside is if there are no bugs. So we often spray our backyard with this Cutter backyard spray that you hook to a water hose, and love the bug lights, just anything to keep bugs away. And it can get really dark, so these stake lights are awesome. And we also, I make sure I have an abundance of citronella candles. I found these cute little lantern battery operated lights at Family Dollar, and I want to say they're about $5 as well. This is a motion spotlight, so this is really awesome too. Now if you're in a hot place like we are here in Texas, the fan is awesome. Okay, remember that s'mores thing that I told you? This is a s'mores dip. Check out my cute little cast iron pots. These are portable pots, and I'm so excited to share with you guys a bunch of things that I made in these little portable pots this last few weeks. And you know I had to come through the Texas cast iron pot, and this cookie just came out perfect, and I did this on the grill. That's right, on the grill, not even in the oven, on the grill, and it came out perfect. In the summer, if it's too hot to heat up the kitchen and you want to bake, try this cookie dough method, and I just smashed cookie dough into my pot. I sprayed it with nonstick spray, and I did the same with the s'mores dip. I just layered everything in there and put it on the grill, and the grill did all of the hard work for me. Now you are going to love this. I made peach cobblers in the mini cast iron pots, and I bought the pre-rolled dough, and I actually bought the little fruit cups of peaches because they're diced the perfect size, and there I've added some cinnamon and nutmeg. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes we eat out for breakfast and they give me way too much butter if you get a baked potato. I dumped one of those little squares, perfect size. Look at that, perfect size. And I sprinkled a little sugar, and you could totally make this cast iron pot peach cobbler on a real roughing it camping trip, or you can put it in the oven, which is what I actually did here, or on the grill, and I'm telling you, it came out perfect. Look at that golden brown, bubbly. It was just amazing. And since we were home, I was able to top this with some good old Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream. But if you are camping, you may want to take an ice cream maker and make some homemade ice cream. But this just turned out perfect. I know I ran through that pretty quick, so if anybody wants the recipe, holler at me in the comments. Okay, I'm not really a canned soup type of girl, but they have some amazing flavors. This jazzy jambalaya, and of course I jazzed it up. I had some leftover shredded chicken that made, maybe if you're going camping, you could get a rotisserie chicken and shred it up. And I had some leftover Spanish rice, and I dumped all that in there, and it came out amazing. My daughter loved it, and I made that in the cast iron pot, and you can put that in the oven or on the grill. I even made her some cornbread. She is a huge cornbread fan, but I made her some cornbread to go with it. And so just think, you know, as fall or winter approaches, you could make personal cornbread. You could kind of scoop that middle out and add a little chili in there. Now this was a big hit, and I talked about this on another one, this queso blanco. And just let me know in the comments if you want the recipe. I made my husband some baked beans. I don't think you can tell how deep that pot is, but it's amazing. Okay, another thing that made our glamping night amazing was these burgers, these turkey burgers. And I used a really melty cheese that I put on the grill, and these are some brioche buns, and just put a little piece of fruit with it. And you guys know, if you saw my video on the Fabulous but Frugal, these burger baskets are my favorite. They're 88 cents for two, and you just can't go wrong. If somebody accidentally throws it away or messes it up, no biggie. Okay, maybe you're tired of burgers and you don't want to do all that work. Make yourselves a sub sandwich. Buy the big dollar loaf of bread. I even bought this one a day old, and it was like 75 cents. Because they're typically $1 loaf. You want a really good knife there, but you can do, everybody can put their own toppings, whatever, cold cuts. This was a huge hit for my family. I made Philly cheese steaks out of that big Italian loaf bread, and I actually put that on the grill. So this was, you just diagonally slice, don't slice all the way through, and after your steak is cooked, you just want to thin slice that, chop it, and fill each section with that. Your favorite cheese, whichever is the most melty, you want to top it with the cheese. I did one with bell pepper and one without, and you just want to wrap it in the foil really well so that that cheese doesn't melt out, and you want to put it on the grill. Here's one that you can see was more of melty, and this one I used mozzarella with the veggies. They're both really melty, but that other one was more of like the cheese they use on an original Philly. And it doesn't have to be on glamping night. I made this for my husband with the beans and a little salad, and for the girls we even put some french fries that we did in the air fryer and paired some pickles with it. So it doesn't have to be a glamping night. It could totally be any night of the week when it's hot and you just don't really feel like cooking. Well guys, I hope you have enjoyed my glamping, glamorous, gourmet food video. Thanks so much for checking out Make Me a Better Woman. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell.